Well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. Yes, and thanks for tuning in. Those who tune in for the first time, I thank you. And those who been consistently support me, I thank you as well. But today, I'm going to talk about Bob Marley, legendary Robert Nesta Marley. Bob Marley, yes. Legendary reggae king, legend. Reggae that brought reggae music to the masses. Well, let's get into his story. And the name of the title of this video is called The Peacemaker. Because I'm going to show you why Bob Marley was not only an artist, but a triumphalist, but a man, I said that. He was a man of peace. I'm going to show you why he was a great man of peace. Music that changed the whole revolutionary of music, and the message transcended throughout the world. Music is still an influence till this day. Influenced many artists, influenced myself as an artist, and many other Caribbean artists out there, whether reggae, soca, all of it, all the Caribbean music. Bob Marley definitely was a big influence on especially reggae music, dance, a little bit of dancehall. Yeah, well, let's get into his story. Bob Marley was born in 1945, on February 6, 1945, in 9 Mile, Jamaica. And he was born to Norville Marley, who was born in the UK. The white man in the right-hand side that was born in the UK in 1885. And he was also born to the beautiful black woman, Cedella Booker, that was born in Jamaica, St. Catherine, born in Jamaica in 1926. Yeah, so here goes Bob Marley. In his musical journey, he joined his two friends, Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer. Bunny Wailer is the one on the right with the shade, Bunny Wailer is the one on the left with he's holding Bob up. The one on the left is Bunny Wailer. The one on the right is Peter Tosh with the shades on, the taller dude. And they're this is 1964, and that song called "Simmer Down." "Simmer Down" is a song that they made a big hit with, and that was a ska time. Rocksteady. I believe it was a ska time, and man, they made a big hit with that song, "Simmer Down." Yeah. Bob Marley got married to, this is a young picture of Bob and Rita getting married, February 10th, 1966. And Bob made some beautiful children with Rita. Man, beautiful kids with Rita. There's a lovely family of Bob and his children with Rita. Man, and kids left a legacy, I'm telling you, with music, catalog of music on their own. Wow. And he did that. And this is a lovely picture of Bob and Rita Marley and their children. Yeah, man. Yeah. And Bob Marley, this concert was the Smile Jamaica concert in 1976. And Bob Marley received a lot of threats during this time. And Bob said he's going to do it anyway. Bob did the concert, and as you can see in this news article, he had blood all over him because he was protecting his friend. His friend was shot, trying to protect his friend, Don Taylor. But Don Taylor was shot a few times, but it was a miracle he survived. Don Taylor survived. Nobody died. Bob Marley had a bullet lodged in his arm because he twisted his arm, when the bullets rang out, when these gunmen came to shoot Bob, twisted his body to the side and his bullet kind of enlarged in his arm. And Bob, he got to go to surgery and take the bullet out, of course. But miraculously, his manager, Don Taylor, survived that gun attack. It's crazy. Smile Again. This was a Smile Again Jamaica. Bob had to take a break. Bob had to take a break from Jamaica. He had to get away from Jamaica, and he went to London. Bob went to London, did that, and I remember that song. That song called "This is love, this is love, this is love, this is love that I'm feeling." Yeah, man. I am willing and able, so I put my cards on the table. Had to sing it a little bit. Yo, love that song. So, is it love that I'm feeling? Bob Marley did the video in England, London, and I love that song. You gotta check out the video. Um, Love, Bob Marley. Love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll share the same roof, yeah. Love that tune. Love that tune, man. And remember check out that video. Bob blood, but sometimes you just have to get out. And sometimes you gotta leave your place of discomfort, leave your place where you're born, and just travel out. Bob impact Africa. Bob traveled all over. And he did his I think he definitely recorded the album in London. Gotta get the name of that album. He recorded the album in London, and yeah, yeah, that's where he met Wendy Shakespeare too. But that's a different story altogether. But I think no, Wendy Shakespeare is from Jamaica. He met her in Jamaica. She's a model. I believe that's Junior Gong's his son, Junior Gong's mom. Yeah, man. So Bob traveled around. I think he even went to Delaware. That's where Stephen Marley was born, in Delaware. And he had to get away from Jamaica. The unrest, too risky going back to Jamaica. So he had to take a break. Sometimes you need that break. So you get that peace and tranquility. And Michael Manley. This is a portrait of Michael Manley. Um, yeah, man. And with Michael Manley now, Michael Manley had a little get together with Fidel Castro. America at the time didn't like that. Cuba is a communist country at the time, and America was concerned about the communication between Michael Manley, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, because he won the election, and he was worried about Michael Manley collaborating with Fidel Castro and Michael Manley, and they thought that Jamaica was going to become communist too at that time. Yeah, really worried about it. But there goes Bob. Say just Jamaica, where he had the Jamaica Smile Jamaica concert, and he did it anyway. Bob, in an interview I heard, Bob said that he is gonna do the concert anyway. But he's gonna go up there go up there with a gun. But he was worried. Listen, he was shot. His life was threatened, and went up there and he did the concert anyway. Smile Jamaica Smile, but he had to get away. He really did have to get away. It's too risky. I probably wouldn't have done the concert, knowing me. But Bob was on a mission. Bob Marley had a mission, and that's to bring Jamaica together And as he went out to the world, he wanted to bring the world together with his music and teach the world. This is what it is: teach the world with his music, and that element is missing in music today. Element is missing in music today. It is. It is. And this is the One Love Peace concert in 1978. Bob Marley did something dynamic. In this concert, he got Michael Manley and Edward Sega together. Now these are two political um people leaders that were running for election. They were both serious rivals. They had heat against each other, didn't like each other, and that caused the country to be divided. And it was unrest. People died. People because of the unrest, people were killed, people were murdered, people died. People literally died. And people were murdered. And it was an unrest in Jamaica in 1978. And Bob Marley was able to get the two political parties together. People never thought them two would have joined arms together. They thought it was never gonna happen. Michael Manley and Edward Sega, nah, they ain't gonna join. They're never gonna come to truce. And Bob Marley, he is truly a peacemaker. He allowed the two rivals to join hands. He's a true peacemaker. Blessed are the peacemakers. And Bob did that. Bob did that. Music has a way of uniting people. Music has a way of soothing the peace. And I have to admit, that element is missing in music today. I could say that. And Bob was able to join the two hands, two rivals, and get them together. Wow. Yeah. And here's a portrait of Bob Marley's sons. On far right, you have the legendary Ziggy Marley. Next to Ziggy Marley, you have Stephen Marley. Next to Stephen Marley, you have Junior Gong Marley. And next to Junior Gong Marley, you have Rohan Marley. Let me tell you something. Bob's legacy continues today. Bob's legacy continues today, for real. You see, Rohan Marley from the far right, the far left, is he's the one that created Marley Coffee. He's an entrepreneur, created and Junior Gong Marley. Oh my God! Welcome to Jamrock. Junior Gong Marley was the one. It came up with many hits, did collaborations, and won some Grammys. He won. Junior Gong Marley recently won a Grammy. Yeah. Stephen Marley, along with Steve, he worked with his brother Stephen Marley, and love that tune from Ziggy Marley, made from Ziggy Marley. Look who's dancing, look who's dancing, look who's dancing now on the floor. Yeah, I always loved that song. When he first came up with that song, who's featured on that song? His brother right next to him, Stephen Marley. Always loved that song. Always did. Bob made many. He didn't make just sons. Bob had daughters too. Bob had daughters too. Stella Marley. He had older daughters too. Bob. So yeah, man. This is a portrait right here of all of Bob Marley's children. A lot of them. All of Bob Marley. You can't forget Kayani Marley, Rohan Marley, Junior Gong Marley, Stella Marley. I don't know the daughter's names, but he had a son that I don't know about. Bob Marley had his legacy, man. It's all his children, all his children, Bob's children, man. And this is just a beautiful collage of all of Bob Marley's children. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yes. So I gotta say, and all once, man, big up to Ziggy Marley for putting out I'm so proud of Ziggy Marley for putting out a film, Bob Marley film. Why? Because I've been waiting. I've been highly anticipating and waiting for a Bob Marley film. I've seen so many documentaries of Bob Marley over the years. It's crazy. So many documentaries I've seen on Bob Marley. So many that I was like, man, there's got to be a movie. Somebody's got to be putting out a movie. And I'm so happy and proud that it's his own son, Ziggy Marley, that's going to be doing the production and producing this film. Who else to get a better story from? Who else to get a better story from than your own son telling your story? And I'm so happy and proud that he's telling the story. And he's doing the production and the producing, and can't wait to go see this film. It's coming out on February the 14th. I gotta go see it. My family's gonna go see it. We're gonna go see it. We're gonna enjoy it. I know it's gonna be good. It looks good, and can't wait to go see it. And it's gonna be in theaters on February the 14th, and I'm gonna go check it out, see it, and enjoy it with my family. It's a must see, and if you gotta go see it. And this brother right here, Kingsley Ben Adar, looks like Bob too. He's gonna be playing the role of Bob Marley, and gonna look forward to it. I think Ziggy Ziggy had to. I never seen him act before. This might gonna be my first time with seeing him act. You know, Ziggy definitely chosen him. So so he's been. I know he's probably a seasoned actor, so he's got to be good. So if Ziggy shows him, then yeah. So and he looks like Bob too, and it looks like he'll play a good. I've seen some of the preview, and I'm excited about it. And Kingsley looked like he did his thing with the little previews that I've seen. So happy birthday to Bob today, February 6th. Happy birthday to the one and only Robert Nesta Marley, Bob Marley, and con- and once and you have to say it. Condolences to his family. Um, Rest in power always. Your legacy continues through your children, and yeah. So check it out. The One Love movie produced by Ziggy Marley, his own son, his one of his eldest son. So check it out. I'm gonna go see it, excited about it. And yeah. So we should always strive for peace. Bob worked for peace and strive. He was a activist for peace. Even through his music journey. He worked for peace and he strived for peace. And he got those two at 1978. That's one memory that people will remember. Even through the documentaries that I watch, they always have to put that footage in the documentary. The One Love Peace concert where he got Michael Manley and he got Edward Sega together and to shake hands. Always memorable. And to always strive for peace with people, always work towards peace. Not everybody wants it. Not everybody wants peace. Some people want mayhem, some people want chaos. And that's a fact. That's a fact. But if you're a person that's striving towards peace and your benchmark is peace and you love to see people in peace, well, the Bible says in Matthew chapter 5, verses 9, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God. Well, this is Zaccheus. With another live word of the day, God bless and happy birthday to Robert Nestor Marley, otherwise known as Bob Marley. Peace and blessings. Happy birthday to the king of reggae music. Well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. God bless and peace and blessings. Be safe out there. I got more coming for you.